me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when this beat drop, I know they gon' lean. World debut, I know they gon' fame. Everything, Mississippi to the Palm Springs. Girls from brunettes down to blonde queens. These young boys don't know what a dawn means. I'm just a bad boy, gone clean. I'm the diamond chain choker, always remain sober. Don't drink liquor and all the game's over.
Cut that shit, D.
Get it together, sound man.
Cut it. Cut it. God damn it. What up?
What's going on?
Welcome back, nigga.
Where you been?
Man, you know what I'm saying? We been out here, man, out here debating dinosaurs and shit.
Oh yeah. They real. I seen one in Target.
Yeah, I seen one too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you seen it? Yeah, he did. Hey, but listen, if you still believe in dinosaurs and you 40, grow the fuck up.
Okay, first of all, I'm not 40 yet. Okay, and dinosaurs were real.
They were not real.
Okay. That's not what we debating today.
That ain't what we debating today? Alright, cool. Well, we debating. Hey, man, it's good to be back, though. It's been a while. And look, we brought some friends with us. We brought some friends with us. We ready to talk that shit tonight. Come on, get in here. Get in here. I see the live streamers. Let me click on the multi-stream because I got it on the Facebook right now. Bam. Let's go. Yeah, so we have a nice, fun topic tonight. Mm-hmm. The topic of discussion will be, should your significant other have access to your phone and passcode and all that other shit, to your social media, your phone, all of that?
Listen to her.
Right. So, yeah, we finna get into all that. But before we get into that, man, I told y'all we wanted to do bigger and better things, and we had some guests. So, man, from left to right or right to left, starting with you, Keidra, if everybody can introduce yourselves, let's get it.
What's up? I'm Keidra. That's it.
That's it. Y'all already know who it is. This is your boy Frank, a.k.a. Frizzy, Poets Playground in the building. Down with the Moors. I'm finna give all the right answers and let them do all the wrong. Y'all already know what it is. Let's go.
Okay. That's debatable. Okay. I'm LaDonna.
Hey, my mama.
Yes, I am mom of the group. Some say sister, but hey,
That's
my
mom,
title
y'all.
is mom.
So yeah, make sure you comment accordingly. She's my mama.
Yep.
She beautiful. I thought it was your sister.
Oh, here we go.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so let's jump into this, man, because it's been a while, and it's that time, and I'm loving the viewers. You know what I'm saying? They starting to come all in. Henry already said, fuck no, we ain't even got into the conversation yet. He said he ain't even got it. D-Port in the building. D-Port, shout out to you, Mr. Donna. He said, oh, hey, Baba. The D-Port with the mess already.
Hey.
All right, so D, we're going to start with you
All
in
right.
true fashion like we always do.
Yeah.
Give us your initial thoughts.
My initial thoughts. Okay. It should not be a requirement that your significant other has your access to your phone. However, okay, there's always a but. But I'm gonna say there's some circumstances that, you know, maybe you should consider it. If you have previously given your significant other your passcode and suddenly stop doing that, any normal human being is gonna see that that's a behavior change and start questioning, well, why the hell all of a sudden what you got to hide now? Okay. Another scenario. Let's just say you got caught cheating. And that person forgave you and stayed, and hey, I just want a little bit of peace of mind to be able to check in on you every now and then out of curiosity. And okay, can you turn the water off, please?
Sorry about that, y'all. You know, motherfuckers don't care about you being lied. They just gonna do their thing, man. We in the hood, man.
Dinner for the family.
We in the hood. All right, back to you, D. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That that's it. Like, I feel like it depends on each relationship, and if you have done things to betray your significant other's trust, and that's something that they need to feel comfortable or rebuild trust or faith in you, then that's a small ask, if you ask me. I'm also gonna say, don't. If you don't want to share your password, don't expect for your significant other to do the same. So, if I can't have yours, you can't have mine. And if I'm not supposed to think nothing negative about you because of that, then you can't think nothing negative about me because of that. All right? Reciprocity, is that what they call it?
That's a big word. I don't like.
Or let's break it down like this. What's good for the goose is good for the
Terzi said,
gander.
now y'all knows it. First of all, this is not gender specific.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Don't be attacking our
I'm
guests.
not attacking. I'm just
You know what I'm saying? You
Because
attacking our
what
guests.
y'all not gonna do is act like women is the only ones who go through phones. Okay, let's put that out there.
Well, I just, hey man, and hands up. Hey, so let me give you my take on it. Let me give you my take on it. I feel so. I'm partially agreeing with you. However, I think I need to know why you want it. Now, if you just in it to be nosy, like I said, if my friend has jock itch, and that's between me and him, you don't need to know that.
Why he telling you about this?
I'm just saying, we friends. Hell no. I didn't butt in on you. Don't butt in on me.
I'm sorry, but can I make a comment?
Yeah, you can. But
That's coming down on pillow talk anyway. You telling me that he got jockey?
No, I'm not. My friends ain't gonna tell me that now because of you.
I don't know none of y'all.
Man, my friends ain't gonna tell me nothing now.
I don't know.
But real talk. Like if my friend has jock itch, that's for
Oh, what the hell?
females the biggest liars. This is no debate. All right. Well, but anyway, if my friend has jock itch, right? That's our conversation. Now, if you need my passcode for emergencies or like, hey, let me pick the phone up for you or let me do this, cool. But if you just going for looking for stuff like they say,
What if I just want to know who you talking to?
oh, I mean that's cool too.
Okay.
But that's not like what I'm saying is when you go looking for things, sometimes you find things that ain't even what you think it is, but you find it.
That's true.
So
That's true.
that's one of the things. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the reason why, because if you feel you have to, the phone is the least of your problems because motherfuckers can sit in the driveway, delete everything. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other avenues. You got iPads, you got tablets, you got burner phones, you got all kind of shit that you could do to be sneaky. And let's not get it twisted. I'm finna throw a shade at you female. Y'all motherfuckers are sneaky. And y'all are the best. And they always talk about how y'all how y'all the best.
The issue is we shouldn't share passcodes, or is the issue is that women do better at being sneaky than men? Like why is that a thing?
Things through, men don't. We think things through. men
Okay. Okay.
I think the issue is more with why you need the passcode for.
Right.
That's what I was
Are you
saying.
being nosy? Are you looking for something? Or do you need it for a legitimate reason? So, personally, I'm not trying to be nosy because, like you said, you go looking for stuff. You never know what you might find. Because I might find your homeboy talking trash about me and your phone, and then I'm be in my
Exactly.
So
why your girl don't never let you out?
that part. So yeah, I mean, what you really need it for? Is it for emergency? Is it for just for you to be nosy?
You sound like you got something to say.
I kind of want to just really know her answer. Is it a yes or a no?
Oh, is it on me now? I
mean,
didn't know
you-
Marcus was done answering.
You done?
No,
I don't think he gave a straight yes or no.
yeah, because I didn't. So let's go to we said, yep, it's over. I trusted you, Hollywood. See what I'm saying? Thank you, D. Thank you, D.
Don't tell me that.
Why go through the phone? Just ask, communicate.
For you to lie?
They trying to find something that is not there. Let's be clear. Cheating is not bad. Finding out there's cheating is bad. they say they say 9 out of 10 females want to go through a man's phone. They did something they shouldn't do. Hope to find something.
What?
Guilty of a charge and they trying to,
I'm gonna let you read that, baby, because I like that comment myself.
Demetrius said they say 9 times out of 10 when a female want to go. So he said when a female want to go to a man's phone, the statistic is when anyone goes snooping, it's because they did something. Now they trying to, you know how people like, I did it because exactly you did.
Exactly.
You doing it too. Yeah. That's how.
So I agree with him on that because that goes both ways though. Because men and women do that same thing.
Yes.
So I agree with him on that one. I do. Now the one before that. Who was before him?
That was Turnip Seed. He said, let's be clear. Cheating is not bad. Finding out they're cheating is bad.
Cheating is bad.
So, okay.
Cheating is
so
bad.
it be people like Turnip Seed who it's like, yeah, it's cool on my end. Most people can't take what they dish out. So if he cool with that, if the shoe is on the other foot, then roll with that. But most of the time, people, whether it's male or female, let's be clear again, Turnip Seed, they can't take it.
So we gonna get back to that.
They don't find out, but so he kind of got a point because if he don't know that you cheating, then you the best.
Ain't no issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he does have. I mean, now. Okay, this Turnip Seed we talking about. I hate to say he got a point, but he do got a point. It's a fact.
I don't care cheating.
Again, as long as he takes that stand, regardless of whether he's in that position or the person he's with is in that position. Yeah. So he can't be no one way. That's my thing.
I feel you. Frizzy, you been a little quiet right there. I know you've been sitting back.
I'm really just trying to give everybody an answer to the question. I'm still trying to wait. Everybody seems like they playing on both sides of the fence.
Well, we'll when we wrap up the show, we'll get final answers from the audience and everybody. But right now, we just please don't hit our guests, Mama. But
I'm trying to get
I stand 10 toes.
You stand on.
Freeze it.
But let me go and get mine in then, because I've been patiently waiting. I heard everybody talking, Turnip Seed, good point, you right, it ain't no problem until it's a problem. I'm with you on that, regardless of what mom says.
It's cool when they do it.
It's a problem when I do it, you know what I'm saying?
My thing is, what I was saying.
You tell you that's your daughter right there. I could tell, just cut me off. I wasn't even finished yet. I ain't gave my side yet.
Because you keep cutting your eyes at me. Like,
go ahead. I be watching your left jab. I think you got a quick one. I'm just watching. Go ahead.
I got a quick
Go ahead, though. What you got?
But I typically hit with stuff. As long as you don't see me grabbing it.
Yeah, I know to get out the way. Then go ahead.
But no, only thing I'm saying is, I get what he's saying. Only thing I'm not opposing what he's saying. Well, I guess I am. But what I'm saying is, it is okay if he's okay with it, if he can deal with it, if it's his significant other.
Turnip Seed's the fucking idiot.
And that's understandable. You don't want nobody, it's like, whatever you do, give me the same opportunity to do the same thing.
Exactly.
My
That's
thing
all
is
I'm
this,
saying.
though. My thing is this. Don't nobody need the password. You don't need the password. The answer is no.
Well,
Ain't number one reason you want the password. And we all know what that one thing is.
Yeah.
You did.
So here's the thing, Frank. I'm gonna agree with you, but I'm not. And I know that's not the popular answer for the men, but I'm gonna tell you why I kind of don't agree.
Let me hear you.
Is because there are times that she may need. Now I agree 99.9% with the bar over the top.
Give me that 0.01.
Yeah, but that 0.01 is just like, what if there's like an emergency, like Lord forbid, like something happened to you and she need to go to your phone to call somebody for you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something real small.
What relationship is this? She don't know her mama number.
Well, that's true.
She ain't got it in her phone.
That's true.
Who gonna call?
I need clarity on significant other in this situation.
Oh, okay. Now that brings up another interesting.
Yeah. So let's say 6 months to 1 year.
D?
Like a boyfriend?
Yeah. I mean, cause like, okay.
Hey, somebody hand me that.
I don't have
ghetto to the motherfucker.
Like I don't have. We don't. I don't know his code. He don't know mine. I don't ask to go in his phone. I don't even answer his phone. When his phone ring, I say, "Hey, so and so calling," or somebody calling you.
Ain't about that.
Why, baby?
Well, sometimes
I'm
I
not
will,
drinking
and
that.
sometimes he will answer my phone. Like, it depends on who's calling. Like, I know who he might want to speak to and who he might not want to speak to. But that's not something that's, I'm not like running to grab his phone every time I hear it ring.
Like, oh, so man, he just left it sitting there.
Yeah, like
that's
he
his
might
fault.
be in
Then. He's
another room.
stupid.
Nah, why they?
Because I mean, you know your phone got the potential of ringing. It ain't even that you covering up nothing. I mean, it's just that's mine, this yours. I don't want to see yours. I don't want you looking at mine. It's a respect thing, and then there's the other thing that I'm really big on is trust. What is trust if we up here being nosy?
So
or we up here
But what
looking
is
and
trust
clicking?
if you gotta have your phone in your pocket 24/7 all the time?
That's exactly what trust is. It's
You can't-
it's
you don't-
not. Hold on. You
Okay,
ask
go
a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Is exactly what it is. It's being able to do something without someone having a thought, afterthought, or even a feeling that something is happening. That's what trust is.
I can see
Meaning,
somebody calling on my man's phone and not think that something's going on. It can be a
You
female's
asking
name
for blind
and
trust.
not
And
and
that's
not
just
think
not
that
human
something's
nature.
going
oh
on.
yeah, and we just gotta be real. Trust ain't really there,
Blind
right?
trust ain't, yeah.
Ain't no
What's
such
that?
thing.
So a couple of things. It's not mandatory to have it, but no, should not be because you have something to hide.
Yeah.
I hear you, CC. I heard a married couple, Kevin and Bedford.
Yes.
Shit, my wife had my passcode and I have hers, but we don't go through each other's phones.
Yes.
You know,
So that's
it's-
my saying.
So,
My
so,
saying is,
so you know you don't go through each other's phone. Again, what we say, women are more sneakier than men.
well, that's where trust come in. If you think she really going through your phone, even though y'all got the understanding that y'all ain't supposed to be going through each other's phone, that's a conversation you need to have with her.
Hey,
Well, I feel
Frank,
like why?
one of the audience
No,
members who's a male just said he definitely said you're wrong like two left shoes. So
Like, why? So what if I'm going through your phone? And on the other hand, why are you going through my phone? Like, do we have a problem that I don't know about? Significant other.
do
Or
we
on
have
the other hand,
problem.
okay, what's wrong with me going through your phone? Significant other. What's in there that you don't want me to see?
Ain't nothing
So
wrong.
It shouldn't be nothing in
Ain't
there
nothing
Right.
wrong.
that y'all can't talk about.
Right. If it's nothing, then you being suspicious. Okay, you being suspicious is eventually nobody wants to be spied on. However, I'm gonna say it again. If you have broken someone's trust, you've almost, it's gonna happen. That person's gonna always, for a very long time, it takes a long time to rebuild trust. And maybe they shouldn't have stayed, but guess what they did? And y'all agreed that y'all was gonna stay together. So there's steps that you take, and I'm not saying you just give up all your privacy, but building trust is between the both of y'all. Both of y'all responsibility to rebuild the trust that was lost, and you cannot do that by not being transparent. Is my
And I think having the passcode to your significant other phone, it helps build that trust.
Yes.
It helps kind of lay the foundation of the trust. Babe, I'm locked in, you locked in. We ain't got nothing to hide. So look, have the passcode to the
contradiction
phone.
though?
But-
Cause look, what if that phone blinds you? You go on that phone and it's control out deleting that bitch. Ain't nothing in the phone, and
Again.
you still getting fucked
Okay,
over.
so my stance is this. I don't want the passcode to your phone just to go snooping through it. Because if I can't talk to you about something that pops up on your phone openly without us arguing about it, then we got a problem anyway.
Exactly.
My whole purpose, kind of related to what you were saying, Marcus, for me having a passcode to your phone is really for if an emergency come up. If an emergency come up, you got to go to the hospital and they saying, can you call his closest family member? I don't know his mama's phone because maybe I don't have to save my phone. And then his mom's going to be acting funky because I ain't called him within 48 hours. Well, guess what? Your little sneaky son over here ain't getting the passcode to his phone. So I don't know how to call. Y'all don't know how to contact.
but you know what
But
though?
I'm just saying.
Why you ain't got his mama number? Y'all cool like
trying to figure out
that?
what
Hey,
relationship
I call
this
this
is.
lady 42 times a day.
That's a good point.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
We,
But that's just
are we
like
talking
that,
about
though.
strangers? Yeah, I found this man laying on the ground. I love him. Now I don't got his information.
So the paramedics say, can you
Y'all
call
been
somebody
together.
you know that might be able to, what about her too? And they saying call his family member. I don't know the passcode. Y'all engaged,
That's
married,
your
and you
man.
ain't got
Right.
the passcode.
Yeah.
talking to your spouse's phone, like
I got his social, but I ain't got his passcode.
that part.
That's a real relationship. That's a real relationship. When it comes down to that, that's them.
Go, Frank Sykes. Go, Frank Sykes.
They understand what respect is. It ain't got to do with you having
the
information to
respect
check
is
on that.
just because I have the passcode to your phone does not give me the authority to go through your phone.
They
and
give you
start
all authority.
looking
You
at all
got
your
the
messages.
password. That's
I'm gonna be
authority.
real. If I wake up in the middle of the night and I see that you got my phone in your hand going through it,
That's a problem.
we turn the lights on. We better
Right.
now you being nosy.
And you ain't got to be doing nothing. That's the break of respect right there.
So
Why
this-
you got my
And that's
phone?
when it happens, is in the middle of the night when you sleep.
This
If
question
you got
is for
questions about
LaDonna when you
something,
get
then just
done.
do it.
Big fact. So I'm not calling you old. So let me just start there.
Spicy.
You're seasoned.
I'm spicy.
No, but a point was made. Remember, there was a time we didn't have phones. Just trust and stay out the phones unless you have a reason to. Now, coming up as an OG, that's not old, but a little bit older. When y'all didn't have phones and stuff like that, what did y'all do?
Fucking let me tell you.
I wasn't trying to. I was just saying when we didn't have. In most of my era, we had phones.
Let's be clear though, Shirley was called.
We hit
House
that
phone.
beeper age too.
So,
Yeah, I'm getting first of all, I mean, I had a Cricket when I was like 15, 13.
They had phones
Yeah.
that were real big and bricky.
right. That was my era when they had the big phones. So, when I was younger, we had beepers. When I was younger, we had beepers. But the same thing went with a beeper. People was like, okay, who beeping you? You know what I'm saying? Who is that beeping you? I'm serious.
Like,
Why is you getting a beep at a page? Excuse me. Why you getting a page at X amount of time?
Someone doctor?
12
I'm
in
a lawyer.
the morning.
Ain't no
12 in the morning.
I got a business to run, a website to crash.
A morning.
Oh, they have
Unless it's an
website.
emergency,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you ain't if you ain't no street pharmacist, if you ain't locked up, if you ain't been in the hospital, somebody trying to find you, nothing like that, you shouldn't be getting no page that time of morning.
Check this out.
Hey,
What if
D4
it's a bug down? Somebody done paged the wrong
You
page.
can't say you ain't bust down page.
Hey, D4 said, "What's a beeper?"
Hey, man.
Hey, D4, you hell for that one, man.
19.
Shout out to my college teammate D4, man. You my guy. Alex says, if my significant other doesn't have my family members' contacts, then it's not that serious yet. And we're probably still building the foundation. Not getting a passcode to my phone. We're both building, trusting each other. I'm really trying to figure it out if you're the one or not.
Well, that's why I said I needed clarity on the significant other, because I feel like after a few years, if both of y'all are at the understanding that y'all are locked in and eventually you want to marry, like it's in the goal. We gonna marry, we gonna lock it down. I ain't trying to figure it out. I already know it. So if we at that stage, or we engaged or married, whatever. But if we at the dating stage where we already passed the fact of trying to figure out, do I really want to lock it down with you? We should have the passcodes to each other's phone, and yes, I should have the family members' phone numbers. Yes, I should. It should be to that point.
You ain't getting
And
my
also,
passcode. Don't need my
That
passcode.
again.
I don't know why you want
It
my
helps
passcode.
ensure if she really locked into me though. If she say she really
If you
locked
want my
into me,
passcode, you got trust issues,
She
and
got
then you can't
passcode.
be together.
Cause Frank, you do a lot of shows. You got to communicate with a lot of people, different
I
poets
got a
and
lot
stuff
of
like
fans
that.
that like to write and text me and do stuff at different times of the hour because it's different parts of the day in Europe versus over here in America. In Europe, they're 6 hours ahead of us. So my phone's off at 12. It's at 8 o'clock. So things happen.
So your significant other should already know that. Y'all should already had the conversation
Your
to where
case.
she knows.
She still ain't gonna have my passcode.
You don't have to get a passcode.
No,
but
I'm just saying, yeah, go ahead.
what have y'all done to build trust? Like trust,
Th-
you don't
that's
just
what I'm-
come
that-
in trusting somebody.
No. That's what we have to first define. Because to me, trust is given, not gained. So when you talking about some trust, that thing, if you gotta grow trust, it ain't real trust.
I feel like
trust
trust
give and
is
take.
earned.
Yeah,
I think
Huh?
it's like respect. You earn it.
And that's what I'm saying. That some people go on it. I ain't saying nobody's wrong. That's just
Yeah.
what people decide to do. But to me, if it's something you got to gain, you never had it in the first place. Trust is something to me that just got to be given and not questioned at all. That's what it is.
Okay,
Trust.
can we agree on this?
Go ahead.
Okay, we meeting each other for the first time. I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to trust you.
Exactly.
That's totally fine. You
That's
should.
right.
You
That's all
should.
I'm supposed to
I
argue.
can't-
I ain't trusting nobody.
To a certain degree.
You
To a
gotta
certain
prove some
degree.
things to me before I trust you.
It ain't trust.
I trust you.
Mrs. Donna said, "Did we just become best friends?"
I just met you.
You don't trust me?
I don't trust you.
Man.
I don't know nothing about your
I ain't even
history.
did
I
nothing
don't know
to
nothing
her.
about
She
your
ain't
habits.
trust
I
me.
don't know nothing about your personality.
And see, I can't even ask you out now because you don't even trust
You
me.
can ask her out.
No.
She just gonna stay on her P's.
I'm gonna stay on my P's.
She
She
gonna
just
take
gonna
her
they gonna leave her
car.
pockets open around you.
But she gonna be already looking at my phone.
So, hey,
My phone. So she don't
So
even
you
trust
gonna
me.
already establish one thing.
Go ahead.
You gonna ask her out.
Look.
Y'all gonna meet.
Nah, I ain't gonna even ask her out. She don't even trust nobody.
I know, you're right.
hey, she bringing that shake to the first date.
Mom. To take her out, mama.
Don't worry about where I stay at.
I gotta-
I'll come meet you when we
Look,
going.
see, you already, I was just about to say that. Look, to take her out, I gotta come with my address out and my pay stub and my password and let her know
you
my.
gotta build over time.
She checking criminal background, mama.
Nah,
I
so
guarantee you.
this-
She checking.
This is what I'm saying.
Hey.
This is what I'm saying. You know, when you just meet somebody and you don't know them, because I feel like she do. Like, if I don't know you, and you ask me out, I know we not doing that. I'm just saying, you know, you ask me
I'm
out.
gonna ask you out, find her out. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm saying, okay, so I'm gonna speak from her.
Go
From her
ahead.
side. You ask her out. It wouldn't be smart for her to give you her address.
Mhm.
Cause she don't know nothing about you and vice versa.
Mhm.
So y'all meet where y'all going. If wherever you taking her, Ruth Chris, wherever, wherever you taking her,
Mhm.
y'all gonna meet there.
How does this turn?
Hey,
You gonna
hey, well, we ready to.
This love connection now.
and that's where conversation come in.
Of course.
So, that's how you learn to, or that's how you get to know somebody.
So when do
It's
you?
through conversation.
So
So when do you get the trust then? Because
No.
somebody could totally
You don't have to
change.
give her
You
your
you
passcode.
go on 4
That's how you
dates.
feel.
Is it after the 4th date? After
I think it's over time you prove yourself to somebody. So, okay, just off the rip, you say you're gonna come pick me up. You don't come pick me up. All right, I'm already like,
Shut it down there. That's what I'm
But it could be a good reason. Okay, I give people the benefit of the doubt. I give you chances. But
You black
then maybe the
Tennessee.
next time,
Nah,
you
Tennessee
say,
funny.
I'm gonna make it up to you, and you truly do make it up.
Tennessee, you on the next show, bro.
You figure out a way to make it up. You come through. It just
I
was
was
over
waiting.
time that you build trust
I'm
with
coming
people
back.
I ain't no over.
by proving your word.
I
by
ain't no
proving yourself
overtime
through
person.
actions.
Listen, the first time you mess up, if I can't trust you, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Colin
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Why you gonna try to fix something
I mean,
that's
people are
broke?
human. Some people
Buy
mess up
something
without
new.
even
People
intentionally.
make mistakes,
That's
but
what I'm
understand what you can take too at the same time.
Nah,
If
that's
you can't
true.
forgive a person, don't pretend to forgive them.
That's true.
Let them go,
That is true.
move on.
But that's where conversation come in.
Right, should come in, but again, people lie.
Well,
I'm forgiving you.
off the rip.
I ain't
I don't
but then I'm
trust
right
you.
behind
I
you with
don't
your
get-
passcode.
No,
I'm saying, when I say-
Or I should have to get my passcode now to trick you back into love with you.
When you make it sound now, ain't that funny? Hey, so I gotta.
Words in my mouth. You
I
put
gotta
words in my
gain
mouth.
it back.
Baby, so I gotta-
You gotta gain. You gotta gain it back.
Yeah,
But
you lose
it doesn't
that
have to
trust,
be
you
by
gotta-
giving your
I'd rather-
passcode. But there's
you-
ways to gain trust back, and there's ways where I'll never trust you again because
I'll
you
never
used
be able to
to
sleep in that bed. I tell you, but I'm just gonna say, I hear you. I'd rather those people not. That's why, as a deputy sheriff, that's the stuff I seen.
Yeah.
The fake trust, the one that go to sleep and she done stabbed me now because I done laid in the bed and she done thought she done did
That's
something.
probably already crazy.
Hey,
I'm that kind of crazy.
That's
I'm
what
crazy.
you should not have
So-
trusted her.
so I want.
That's
I
what
want.
I say. The
That's
first
trust too
sign,
fast.
Trusting too fast.
the first sign.
Ooh.
When she busted
Right.
your windows out, you should have knew she
Right.
was gonna stab you.
Somebody loved. He said you just said something. if you got to give your passcode to trick them back into love with you, not a good thing. No. But I'm going to add another element, and this is to you, D, directly. Add another element.
He's calling me out directly.
Add another element. Sharing your location.
Oh, hell no.
GPS. Your thoughts. Bam.
Let's see what she finna say. I gotta hear this one.
So I've not been in that situation. You know, I do see some benefit to it. So like my niece and my daughter, okay, they share their location with each other. I love that because they young, they out in the world.
But now, let's fuck all that. That's
Okay,
the key.
Because
we talk about shit because we talking about friends. And friends want to know relationship.
That's overboard. That's overkill. That's overkill.
So what's the difference between the passcode and the sharing the location?
Nothing.
I don't do either one of those.
So to me,
like it is what it is.
if I have to share my location, I already know you spying on me. There's no reason for you need to know my every single move. But if we're talking about you just showing, it's not that you saying here you have free reign to my phone. What you're saying is I have nothing to hide from you. So I'm not making my passcode a secret. Just like I don't need you to share your location with me because you're gonna tell me where you are.
I mean, you ain't have to yell at me like that. I'm saying, I just wanted that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't tell me what the fuck you at. Hey, so
and that's fine. Now here's the deal. The same thing that blind trust about. Okay, I said you said me well, you could easily be lying. Right? Yeah. The same thing with the passcode. Your point about, well, I could be deleting my content or whatever. You can come open my phone and be a blank phone. Okay, that's a different conversation for a different day.
Okay. No, I agree. I was just wondering why, like, you was fussing me.
Because you said I'm coming at you. I'm coming.
No, I wanted to have your opinion. It wasn't that I was coming at you.
I don't think that's necessary.
So I like what Alex says. Alex is married. He said I actually do share my location with my wife.
Why? Does she think you're gonna be?
That's why he share his location.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Does she think you're gonna get kidnapped or something? Because
people do kidnap.
They do.
Are you trying to make her happy?
So
has something
I
happened
use
before?
Life 360
We
with
need
my
to know.
family just as a security measure.
But family and significant other is so different.
That's why I said let's clarify the significant other. I would want my significant other to know where I'm at in case something happens. Anything, I could be out of the club with my girls and then all of a sudden something pop off, my phone get lost or whatever, and I'm stranded. Like I want him to know my man came home. She's supposed to be home an hour ago. Let me check the 360, see where she at. Come get me.
Time out. You just said your phone got lost. What are you gonna do with the location in?
Maybe I'm okay. I have left my phone in the club before while I've been in my car and I'm looking in my car.
But I just want to make sure we still got the phone when you say your location.
Why are we getting this technical about it? I'm just
saying.
You
make sure.
Your phone in the bathroom.
Gotta make sure
you leave your phone outside in the parking lot. Don't mean that you don't automatically let
I just want to make sure that we sharing the right location because that's what we're talking about. If I ain't got the location,
well, guess
your
what?
phone's
the
stolen.
police gonna need to have somewhere to try and go back to if I'm a missing person. You know what I'm saying?
Very true, and they can ping a towel.
Maybe I want my husband to be the first one on the scene looking for me if I go missing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's okay.
Comment.
That's perfect.
But if we got 360, he already know this is where she was at. That's why I'm not gonna go find her at.
Well, we know your answer, Frank. Hell no.
Hell
no. I ain't even know cheater. I'm one of the most faithful people you know, but I just can't deal with the BS. I just cannot. I feel like a lot of stuff is BS and people want to cater to their feelings and their emotions. And I don't care about feelings and emotions. I care about the truth, I care about reality, and I care about not having these conversations.
Yeah. So I'll say this.
That's real.
The way our cars are, like they're always gonna have each other's location because it got that OnStar and that's. I mean, we're always gonna have each other's location.
You got OnStar?
Yeah, I got OnStar.
I didn't know that.
You got OnStar?
I got OnStar.
Absolutely.
You know where I be at?
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely. Now,
I want the app. Download.
You download it.
OnStar back when I was not y'all's age, because I mean younger, but
You used to be riding stakeouts.
so we used to switch cars. So out of my group, I was known as the good girl. Out of my group.
Boy, did they know any better.
Well, why that be in parentheses?
I'm just
Because I'm
saying.
really bad. Is that what you mean?
I'm just saying, like, you know, I didn't go out every night, or I didn't go to the club all the time, and so, you know, my friends probably
You was
were
a safe friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they wanted to do devilment,
Oh, you
Or
took their
do-
car.
yeah,
It
we
was
switched
like they
cars.
was- like they
or
was doing
or
good.
I would pick them up
Mama sneaky over here.
I would
She
pick
over
them
here
up.
checking phones.
and drop them off.
Holy cow. There they go. Women are sneaking in men. Proved it.
I've never
Never
said
even thought of doing that.
Proved it.
I never had that idea in my mind.
Women think things through where men don't.
Well, Turner see earlier.
They story together.
Hey,
Hey, I'm gonna walk in the house with them. I'm gonna call you.
Let her know that I was
Hey, Turner
about
see.
that when we
Turner see said.
I'm heading over there. Them
Hey.
he called you.
Did you hear what Turner C said?
Nah,
He said.
he said he ain't
Well,
here.
did you read it, fuck nigga? He said when men cheat, it's medical. When women cheat, they got feelings.
it really is medical.
Yeah.
Hey, but Kitty Boo says trust is going back to the trust thing. Trust is earned during the building of the relationship.
Right.
Trust continues to grow throughout your relationship, marriages, etc. You keep your word. You prove you're dependable and be transparent. If you have to be dishonest about anything, you need to reevaluate the relationship.
Amen.
As far as sharing location, I will tell you where I am if you ask, but I am not sharing my location. Either you trust me or not.
Me and that person are not friends, I guarantee you online. You do
I
not
agree
gain
with all
no
that.
trust. It ain't
So what?
trust.
So
So
what
what
you
you
feel like
mean,
you
Frank?
don't gain trust?
Yeah, explain it.
The word itself means giving. It's got to be something that you do, not something that you gain. You don't have, when you go jump out of a plane, you don't sit up here and trust the parachute to open. You done tested that mud that it's going to open, right?
But what about when you fly in a plane? Don't you have to trust the pilot from what he's proven?
Right. So, but you still got on that plane, right?
But I'm
You
saying
ain't say,
that
well, let me
pilot
see
has
if he gonna
proven-
land 100 times, or let me see if he gonna be able to take off 300
No,
times.
what I'm
You
saying
get right
is
on
that
that
pilot
plane.
has obviously proven to himself through all the flights that he's already done previously. Because
You
if
don't
he
know.
done has the unsuccessful flights, I don't think that the airline gonna keep him hired
But you
on.
also ain't getting on the plane saying, hey, is this your first time flying or what? You ain't
I mean,
doing
better
that.
not be because I walked the fuck
You
off that
not
thing.
doing that.
This,
That's
this
what
is
it
your
is.
how many
I
times?
see your point and make
You said
You
what?
get on the city bus. You
Come
don't
on,
even
D.
ask the bus driver who he is and where they from.
Maybe
you just get on the
gain
city bus.
is not maybe the best word.
You can't
to
gain
use
it.
for
Uber,
that.
Lyft,
I
you
see
get in
what-
the car.
Oh, that's true.
I see what you
But they do the ratings for the Uber and Lyft,
Yeah.
like
Right,
you know.
but you
But
still you do it. You don't say, well, let her ride with him right now, and then if she survive, then I'll ride the next time. That ain't trust. Just gaining it at that point. Either you
So I
gonna-
give people benefit of the doubt until they prove me wrong.
You have to. That's what trust
Yes,
is.
that's the point
So-
though. So okay, you saying that's what trust is, right? So once it's broken in your eyes, then is it just gone, or
In my eyes,
Yes.
once it's broken, it can't be fixed. It cannot be.
Oh.
It's broke.
okay?
so your relationship has to be perfect.
And because
Yeah,
you're
you hear
human,
that, ladies?
because you're human, and we're
Frank, you still
so
single?
heck yeah. I
Frank
am
is
so
single, but don't come
I
around with
ain't
that
even looking.
bullshit. Don't come around with that
I
bullshit.
ain't even looking because I judge by the environment that we live in. A lot of people feel like this.
Yeah.
This is what majority of people feel like. You should gain trust and it should go this way. So I just say I don't even want it.
You
So
so
that's
that's
why-
find somebody on your same level.
No,
That's all.
I just don't want it. They can't.
I'm just saying, there may be a
It
female
is
out there that actually
Everybody
thinks the same
says
way
that.
that you think.
Everybody says that, but
You ain't
this
ran
is
into it
here's
yet.
the thing.
Lord, let me run
I'm
into it.
one. I look at the environment and I judge the environment for what it is, how it teaches us to be, right? And it is teaching us these things. So if she's growing up in America, she's gonna speak English, she's gonna have these doggone thought processes. It affects us all the way from beginning to end.
This
I
is
mean,
America.
maybe to a certain degree.
Don't touch the
I think
kitchen
it's your
now.
background. I
Don't
think
touch the
it's
kitchen
your-
now.
What you grown up around.
This is America.
But
That's what he
everybody
said.
has their own
How you push
mind.
me?
I would say, like me personally, I don't really let what goes on in culture influence too much about how I think. But from what I've been through, my relationships, my own personal journey, like that's why I think the way that I think. So I'm saying you may run into somebody that may think the way that you think as well.
Well, what I'm saying, as you just said that.
Frank, did somebody hurt you?
No.
I think it has because
Did somebody hurt you, Frank?
Let me. Nobody has hurt me. Let me tell you why.
Somebody
I
don't trust.
I don't allow hurt to even exist because it's yet again an environmental feeling trained thought thing. This is why people react the way that they do because they allow the environment to teach them how to feel about certain things.
The environment.
Yes.
I don't get that. You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings.
Well, again, it's taught though. We're taught certain things that we're unaware
I know what
of.
I feel on the inside of me.
That's just like you
If
saying,
I'm-
okay, look.
If I'm thinking
you-
in my mind that we
know
locked
what I
in,
feel
and then
inside
I find
of you.
out my man over here having a whole conversation with another female, like they been sexing, they've been going on dates, and I'm thinking we together. My feelings is gonna be hurt as I'm seeing this truth.
How
between-
many TV shows have you seen? How much
It ain't
stuff have you
about
been
the TV
around with this
shows,
stuff?
bruh.
I'm
It's-
explaining your environment that
guess
makes you be who you
It's
are.
a spirit inside of everybody.
Oh my God, the
And I
spirit
think-
is manipulated.
Well, no, the spirit ain't manipulated. It ain't never been manipulated to me. My spirit always told me, you need to get out, you need to go. Because something inside of you is not happy. Like, everybody has a natural... I feel like when you run into that person that is meant for you, you get a natural... I don't know, energy, happiness, joy within inside. That ain't environmental.
I got the joy down in my heart. Well, down in my heart. Well, down in my heart. I got the joy down in my
the
heart.
Jameson bottle away from him.
Oh,
Hey.
So Frank, I want to go back to something you said
I'm
though,
sorry.
because when you say one stress is broke, but that's like saying people don't change. Because if I've made a mistake, right? So we together, and I betray your trust, and you and from your logic, you never gonna trust me again. But what if I've changed? You're saying that you're never gonna trust me again because of that one mistake that I made.
No. I'm not saying that I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm saying that there are people that say they will and they're not able to. Now it's a
Okay.
difference. Do I think
Okay.
people can
Okay.
change? Yes, I think people can change after things happen to punish them from it. For you,
Yeah.
you do something, or I do something to you, right?
Yeah.
I cheat. You leave me. I learn my lesson and don't do that with the next person. But if I come back to you, you kind of training me to, okay, I got away the first time. I'm finna see if I can do this the second time.
So Frank,
It takes life to teach people to be better or worse.
so
And it's what you do or what you really understand from the environment and the way you respond to it that is that decision or that final thing.
So Frank, we got a question for you.
Go ahead.
If a person make any mistakes and genuinely apologize, will you forgive them and commit to rebuilding?
I feel like he just answered my
She answered my question.
Right.
Genuinely apologize. How can you tell that? That is again environmental thought process saying that something can exist that ain't here. It's not here. So the second that you have even a glimpse or thought of something wrong, you're in the wrong space. Even though you don't say nothing, even though you ain't acted to it, the thought already is festering. And it just take a matter of time for a drip to go through whatever what it's penetrating. So time plays on. But again, people don't think that far off. We think of now, and we always are paying for it later. I just choose not to be that person. Cut them off, let them learn, move on. It's still gonna even hurt me. But again, it's a part of life that you have to learn. Hopefully you won't do it with the next person. I ain't gonna be mad. I understand forgiveness. I know why they did it.
Yeah.
I get the environment that taught them. But again, this is process of life. We're gonna go through this. I ain't even hold no anger towards you. Move on.
You
Be
just cut
happy.
your losses.
Hey.
But you like move
Baby, read
on,
that last
just
comment.
Don't come back to me. Don't spend the blood my way.
I ain't gonna be able to because I already know you. In my mindset right now, I'm understanding you need to learn.
So
You
what
don't-
what time passes and they learn? That's what I'm not understanding. So if time passes, years on, they've learned. Maybe they've gone through something similar what they did maybe to you, it happened to them.
Hey,
He said no
baby.
Frank said no second chances.
They gonna be married.
Samantha said she needed to hear this.
She said she needed it.
But
That's
I
nice.
think this is a perspective that a lot of people need to hear because there's a lot of folks that go through this on a regular basis. And there are people who have stayed with someone who has, I don't care, beat them. Baby, I'm sorry, I don't do it no more. Then beat them again. Yep. Okay, cheated on them. Today we're using an example of being unfaithful, but there's behaviors and relationships that I get your point. But I'm also gonna say I have seen people change, and so how do you choose? Do I love this person, I believe in this person, and I believe that we can make it, I believe they're going to change. Now, I'm not going to say blindly trust that they're going to change, right? Mm-hmm. They have to show you. So when I say you have to earn my trust back, that's what I mean. Like, you have to show. Otherwise, yeah, you need to cut your losses. Or when he say he ain't going to beat you no more, then next weekend when you done piss him off, he smack you across the face, you probably need to pack your shit up and go home.
Well, I mean, if he playing Madden, stop walking in front of the TV.
Really?
Where's that damn Jameson bottle?
Hey, but listen, like all joking aside, Frank gonna be with that one girl. She done went and got married. Frank gonna be like that cheating bitch.
She gonna cheat on you.
Frank gonna be DMing her.
If anybody has an objection to this man, dog, she'll cheat.
Don't touch that bitch.
Years ago,
She ain't gonna change. Don't touch that bitch.
No. I ain't even wedding. I ain't even sure.
I wasn't ready to go to the wedding. What you happy for?
I am happy
she
for
changed.
from afar.
What she sent me an invitation to the phone. That sound like some spiteful stuff.
But hey,
Happy,
bro.
I'm gonna send her money. He said, hurry up, jump the broom. Thank you.
But you sending them money?
Yeah, I send them a gift, a wedding gift. I make sure they
Just
good.
to show you ain't dead.
Yeah, it ain't nothing of a hurt feeling type thing for me. It's more of a what direction are we going as a people to me.
Yeah.
I cannot keep feeding us this negativity stuff and then pretending like I ain't did it.
So Dominique says since her last situation, she's zero tolerance in certain situations. But she says in her last situation, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, Nikki, but
Nikki Simone.
But would you say it took you time to get there? Because when I read in my last situation, there's been other situations that maybe you stuck around, and did it take you time to come to the conclusion that once it's a one mistake and you're done? That's it. One strike and you're out. She ain't here, so she can't answer that fast. But
yeah, but I agree with Nikki Simone. But when she says certain situations, right? So she's not saying everything. So of course we would have to define what certain situations are to kind of understand what she feels and what she's going through. But I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like you're gonna have to. Man, I'm positive. I like to think I'm perfect, but I'm positive.
When you ask me,
I was talking. If you let me finish.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm positive. I've fucked up many a times and messed up my trust, but we still wouldn't be married 8 years. 8 years, right?
Boy, you better get that shit right.
8 years.
Keep going.
Right.
Yeah. But that many years later, and so you have the trust and you rebuild. But I'm gonna tell you the funny thing. It's like muscles, right? Oh, yeah. You know when you lift muscles, what do? You break it. You breaking your stuff down. But when the muscle comes back, it builds stronger. And that's the same way trust is. It breaks down, but then when it comes back, it's even stronger the next way. I just thought of that shit too. I just thought of it.
He's trying to be poetic.
Thought of that.
He's trying to be poetic.
No, y'all, you listen. No, but that was pretty kind of cold. Like I'm gonna write that down. Hey, boy, nigga, trademark that shit. Yeah.
Like I said, it comes down as you're talking about muscle. It comes down to the strength of whoever it is, the being themselves. Some people, majority of the people, again, I judge by environment. I don't want to say I want to judge per person. I gotta look at what's happening in the big picture to understand what's really impacting us and what's really going on.
Yeah.
If
Right.
there were more marriages than divorces type stuff, I would be like, okay, it's working. But
Now, that's
again,
the
when
point.
you look at this stuff, if there were less people in jail and in prison for the stuff they done, I'd be like, okay, I hear that. If there were more happy couple other than that one that Will and Jada show you, and then the next thing you know, God damn, what happened?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
You see what I'm saying? So,
And then
and it just
y'all ain't even together.
right.
Man, I ain't been with that nigga for 10 years, man.
Showing stuff that
Hold up.
This is how you
Tupac?
work too.
I call you back.
But those are the things that I'm saying that is in our environment that's really impacting us. So, and even if somebody is online right now talking about how perfect their stuff is, the sad reality is we don't see this or we don't revisit this moment 10 years later and they ain't together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't go off. I have to go by what's really happening and understanding that, dog, we got to do something different.
Yep.
First thing, I don't think it's such thing as a perfect anything.
True.
Can't be.
True.
It can't. It never gonna be like.
We're not made to be perfect. We're not made to be perfect beings. People make mistakes, and whatever your definition is of a mistake, that we are not. It's not human nature to be perfect. We shouldn't even strive for perfection. What, boy?
Frank, Jesus forgave you.
Environment. and like that's a lot of stuff that I really be talking about. Like we are impacted through and through to where even in the religion and understanding of who God is that controls what we do. But who's to say that's the all be all? You could be stuck in this little bubble and there's some other things that exist. Like, why are y'all even worried about people cheating? We trying to replenish the earth with babies. Everybody sleep with everybody, right? And we over here talking about, so you need to stay with one.
No, sir.
So-
I'm finna be 43. My
Well,
kid
you know,
is 18. No,
environment,
you
though,
don't do that.
like he just said, 43, like those things impact us and control what we decide to do versus us really knowing who are we for real. So I can only take what's happening again in environment that's forcing us to think, say, and do. For instance, cheating itself. For me, I don't believe in it. It's no such thing. It's a created environmental structure stuff that say, hey, stay with this person or else. We created all this stuff that's going to happen once you do it.
What about marriage? After marriage?
Again, all that stuff for me, it's just an environmental thing because there's places where people got many, many wives, right? That's just here that this is happening. Cheating is happening.
I
So
think it just comes down to what you prefer.
Right.
Everybody has their
What's your belief
own
system?
preference on what they want.
what
for
you
their lives.
accept, if you're conscious enough to accept it, but then you got conscious and you got unconscious. Some people believe what they've been told all the way through and they just run with it and force it on the conscious one. The conscious one like, man, get out of here with that craziness. We ain't
Just
trying to
when
hear
you
that.
find somebody you equally yoked with,
Should.
y'all on the same
I would tell people, hey, if
I
you're
like that.
this, you better date someone that's just like that or else you finna collide. I tell women all the time, why you dating this African man? You know they hit women. Why you dating this bro? They are okay with it. And then when he hit you, he hit me. Duh. But I digress. Again,
You know, I
trust
love
them.
it about women. I knew that was
What you think?
I didn't know
Well, I
that.
checked that off the list.
Hey,
No, thank you.
They'll hit you and a crowd of men will stand around and wait for you to do something stupid back and they all gonna hit you.
I guess it is the
In
environment.
certain
The environment
areas.
I'm in, I'm clapping on you back as soon as you put your hands on me.
Not all
As you ask
African
them-
cultures. So it's not
Yeah.
everybody. You just gotta understand the environments are different
Yes, every
everywhere.
environment
Yeah.
is different.
Keisha been hood since Kenwood. Hood since Kenwood, that rhyme. Man, I'm barring it up tonight.
I'm squaring up on the nigga. And I don't care how big you is and how small I
Since
am.
Kenwood.
I'm still gonna square up on you.
I believe. I trust you. You know what I'm saying? I trust them. I'm gonna make sure I stay far away. Love you.
Hey, so what? because it seems things are about to turn violent, and Christmas is near, and I don't want that. So with that being said and done, does anybody have anything beautiful coming up in their life? Christmas is a great time and being around families and stuff. Don't be going through each other's phone during Christmas. Wait until after the New Year. And then, well, hold up. If you cheap, go through it now. Find something and don't buy shit.
Okay. Remember tax season right around the corner.
Oh, tax season. You better make up before tax season.
Hey.
Somebody's trying to get out of Christmas right now. Like, let me find something so I ain't got to buy it. You not a goddamn.
I'm like, girl,
why you take Quisha at 12?
Trying to find a reason not to.
who is Wi-Fi?
Look, y'all done started some stuff. Baby, why I ain't got your password?
Hey, that might be a good tool though around Christmas. You just go to that Amazon list and see what she got in the cart. And you ain't even got to do all that. Y'all know y'all don't like thinking. Y'all don't like doing all that mind work on what to get for Christmas. Just go to her Amazon cart. You got a passcode. You can see what she got in there. What she doing.
Now you've given me a logical. You know, you were like, hold up.
I'm just saying.
Hold up. If I didn't buy those pennies in her cart, why did she check them off the list? I ain't buy them pennies.
It's talking about for good. Using it for good.
Oh.
You don't have to guess at what to buy.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
It's not to find dirt.
My bad.
Because the trust's supposed to be there anyway.
Get out of them gifts. That's all I got to say. Get out of them.
Hey, so, but all joking aside, as we are coming to an end, 56 minutes in, this was awesome. Two things. We're going to start with y'all, and we'll end two things. What you're doing for the holidays, and your final take on the whole situation. Keija Shank.
Holidays I always spend with my family and my friends, so I will be in the city just eating good and celebrating with family. My final take on the situation is if we are locked in and we have agreed to be locked in from here on out, we should have each other's passcode. Period.
Respect. Miss LaDonna. OG, triple OG. I have a funny feeling
Take a longer time.
Well, you know, I could go if you want me to go, but I don't want you to be mad after I go. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be mad because
Cool,
you know
cool.
most
That
people
was
know
her. It
what
was
I
her.
say about
Oh.
it. The best thing about it is you get new.
Well,
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
What am I gonna be doing for the holidays? Man, hanging out with family, enjoying the experience of being with your people while you have time to do it. Please take the opportunity to do that. I just lost my mom this year. Would never thought that would be a situation. You know, you always think that it's gonna be a long time, but then it knocked and it came. So you have to enjoy the moments while you are here. I suggest that you remove all the BS out of your life. The passwords, the stuff that really don't matter. I'm one to say you don't need the password. You should trust her. Enjoy the time that you all have together while you got it, and stop worrying about all the other stuff that causes the issues within a relationship that should not be there. So that's my take. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be enjoying life without worry. I suggest you do the same.
Like it.
Not mad.
Don the Don.
I'll be with you suckers on Christmas. Suckers, that's my favorite word. I can't wait about it. Suckers.
That was a lovely word. I like that one.
That's old school.
Yeah, suckers.
Jive turkey.
That's
Sucker.
what ass.
Ass.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be with family. I always enjoy when we all get together. We have a good time. And for as the passcode, I think it has to be individual to your particular situation. Like, I don't have the passcode to my husband's phone. He doesn't have the passcode to mine. We don't have, that's not an issue for us. And so I think whether it's you've been together 6 months or 6 years, you have to do what works for you as a couple. Because no two couple situations are going to be the same.
True story. Lachey?
It's on me.
It is.
I'm gonna be with y'all for the holidays. I'm not gonna be at work. I'm taking like 2 weeks off, so I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to the PTO.
But I need to get out to Jameson, right?
I ain't had it in the drink.
Go.
This ain't nothing but natural energy. And what I final say on the passcode, I say, nigga, you better give me your passcode right now after this podcast. I want it. And show your location while you at it. You said you was at Wendy's, nigga. Nah.
Trust me. Hey, listen. Hey, trust me. I left the trash in her car. I wouldn't dare leave that shit in my car.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna piggyback off my mind. Like it depends on your situation. I do not feel like it should be a requirement. But if you and your partner are comfortable with open privacy, no problem, whatever you want to call it, then that's between you and your mate. Y'all know the strength of y'all relationship. You know where your trust level is. I'll just say, deal with the consequences now. I'm gonna go back to there's consequences, and you can't fault me for being suspicious of you if you're acting suspicious. Right. And so I'm not saying you gotta give your passcode up to not be suspicious, but if you gotta go run to the bathroom to talk on the phone, we got a problem. Mm-hmm. And maybe, Frank, to your point, shit, that's your answer right there. You should just cut. Trust broke. It's gone. It ain't coming back no more. So, yeah. Did I answer your question?
You did.
Okay. And
my take, I've actually, believe it or not,
Wait, what you doing for the holidays?
Oh, for the holiday, I'm gonna be with y'all suckers. We got something else to talk about for the holidays before we get out of here. But my take is I came in like Frank, fuck no, hell no, that's stupid. You can only be looking for trouble. But believe it or not, I've been swayed a little bit to say that I do feel there are certain instances. Should it be a requirement? No. But to your point earlier, if it's something that's just say, hey, let me use your phone real fast to, you know what I'm saying? If that eases her mind for whatever reason. But
or his.
Yeah, but as we go back into that, ask yourself why you need that to ease your mind. And if that why is greater than the relationship, then as Frank said, you need to cut in. All right, so back to holiday seasons, because last year me and Dee did something really nice, and we want to do it again, 2 more than a pod. So last year, we got your submissions for people, a family that may be in need, a single mom or dad. Or even a mom and dad that, might be going through some hard times. Last year, we gave away a nice little Xbox. So, being blessed this year, we want to step it up a little bit. So, a PlayStation 5. Ooh. Myself and Lachey, 2 more than a pod, are going to give away a PlayStation 5 this year. But I want it to be for someone who needs it, not somebody who wants it, right? I think the people that we had last year, we really made that Christmas, and I was really thankful, and the kids was really happy, and that's what it's all about. We're blessed to have spoiled ass kids, and so if we can spoil somebody else's kids one time and spoil.
Why you looking at me like you trying to convince me?
No, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm looking into your eyes because we did this together.
We did.
Oh fucker, damn! Can't even make something nice, good, bad guy. We always got a beef. You want to fight?
I've been asking if we can go to the pawn shop and get it.
No, it's gonna be brand new. Oh my god! Hey, we don't.
I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm not above the pawn shop.
I know.
But if I'm gonna really give it with all my heart, I want it to be the best with the picky in the air, and we're gonna put some grape pawn on the top of the present. All right. So with that being said and done, we appreciate y'all. First day back, first show back. I really want to give special thanks to Keija, Frank, and LaDonna because this is our first time ever having guests, and we had 3 killers tonight, and y'all are welcome back at any time. Like y'all made the show. I can't wait to rewatch it because this ignorance.
People like her.
People like me is real.
Hang out with people like her.
Most people you should be trusting on the person.
Okay, with that being said, let me find the end screen. They shoot.